As a gamer, I've recently been very disappointed with companies such as Blizzard, Rockstar Games, EA, and the list goes on. I was at a low point, wondering if there would ever be a good game again. I was on the verge of putting down my controller and never picking it up again. And then, rising like a phoenix from the ashes, my friend Peppa Pig dropped harder than a bomb on Hiroshima. The game, no, this experience has restored my faith in game developers. Initially, I had my doubts, but those were soon abandoned when I realized the
I'm
vast
stuck in the
universe
water.
this game is set in. Wait. I've never been so captivated by a video game storyline as much as I have playing this. And believe me when I tell you, the story doesn't distract from the gameplay. No shoehorn lore, janky dialogue, or unskippable cutscenes. Not that you would skip it anyway. The graphics, simple yet detailed, look like a dream on my PS5 as well as in handheld mode on my Switch. The gameplay, my god, there is so much variety. Fast-paced,
John,
action-packed, and at the slightest bit repetitive. There is so much you can do. Side quests are actually fun, not even with a single fetch quest. Optional tasks such as learning to draw with Peppa Pig, or whole additional storylines like Peppa Pig and the Crack Pipe. Peppa Pig gets away with murder. And my personal favorite, Peppa Pig joins the CCP. With Peppa Pig and Winnie the Pooh join forces, expanding their empire across the globe, whilst enforcing the one child policy, denying persecuting the weaker people and creating government states by having even a slightly differing opinion being able to throw working class plebs in re-education camps. I could go on and on, but I'm spoiling this masterpiece for you. All in all, great game. The devs really hit this one out of the ballpark. 10 out of 10.
Sean, are you convinced to play that game now? Why? You hear the amazing storytelling.
This game saved my life. I am 27. No, okay, Shauna. So this game saved my life. I'm 27. My ex-wife and I have a daughter together and adopted our son together. They are now both 4 years old. When we were going through a separation, I found myself lost and miserable. I was self-destructive. I got so mad one day from everything spiraling out of my control that I punched some concrete in a moment of overwhelming emotion. That caused me to break my fifth metacarpal with my right hand. My working hand. My games hand. The hand that I held and carried my children to bed with. The hand I desperately needed to make sure I could continue to provide. After learning of the severity of my self-inflicted damage, I was borderline suicide. Keep in mind that just a few months before this, I was the happiest man with no history of depression or anxiety. I never had fits of rage or been one to break down and cry, but I was in a low spot that just really broke me from being able to see light on the other side. Having nothing better to do, I searched for a game I could play. One-handed while I recovered. I somehow stumbled upon this game and read some of the reviews. I decided that it had to be worth a shot. I must admit, I didn't beat the game or play nearly as long as some of you. In fact, I may have only played this game a day or two. With that being said, after doing so, I had a newfound joy and hope for life. I was able to put behind me the pain and suffering that had been cast over me. I was able to experience other people's joy and happiness. I was able to see the fruits of my labor. I relaxed for 5 minutes to this music long enough to realize that I was going to be okay. After coming to that realization, I turned the game off and I went back to work. It hurt my hand like hell, but I was motivated. I stopped feeling so damn sorry for myself, and I became the father I needed to be in that moment, not the weak boy I was behaving as. Today I'm close friends with my kid's mother. We don't fight or argue or say hurtful things to each other. We are parents and friends. I now have 3 kids. My third child
Okay,
is
that's enough of the
also
reviews
4 years
already.
old. The woman I am with was going through a very similar situation at the time of my own separation. We stumbled into each other's life unexpectedly. We have been in a relationship for a year now and are very happy together. Moral of the story, you never know what life holds in store for you, and I would have given up when all the odds were stacked against me. I won't be where I am today. This silly little game helped me realize that. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, I'm done. That was...
I'm. Can't read more.
Oh my god, no more, no more, no more.
Okay.
God damn it.
We get the message.